Welcome back to Ground Zero. We are here in Lexington and we have a small aim. Not an aim. We have a little goal right now of building one of these, which we can't actually do. Tell you what, we'll do that when we get back to where we're headed. So I want to build a universal workbench. I've left my change fire mode switches at our last base. We're going to head into Red Rocket first. We didn't have anywhere in here, did we? We didn't set up a base here. There's a safe room there. Time is 3:43. We did our work on this gun, so now it's got a 30 round mag. Alright, so let's head off. Like I said, we should be pretty clear in this area. The reason I want the fire mode, well, one, to be able to change fire mode, but two, this thing basically becomes obsolete if I can change this to automatic from semi-auto to auto, and we can swap this out for a sniper rifle without impacting our weight too much. I want to see what this does since we've got the perk now for this. I want to see if this is a bit better for taking these guys on. Turns out it is. Maybe. Okay, I'm hitting the corpse. They are quite hard to hit for some reason sometimes. Unless they just take a few hits. Damn it. Well, I heard something. So this is can't remember who owns this, but it's not us. I picked us up a couple more rounds for that gun. I don't mind using stim packs for what they're used for, you know, to heal your health. But when it comes to things like damaged limbs, I think if we've picked up a damaged limb, then we'll probably hold off on using stim packs and focus more on other aid items, food, drinks, etc. I looked into the mod, the medicine mod, it's called Agony, but I don't know about installing it partway through a playthrough. Okay. Well, that was a little bit unexpected. Although I should probably be expecting that to happen by now. Maybe the area is not as clear as I thought. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, let's try again. Maybe we stick to the road. Our health is already a little bit low. We get to this road and follow it up. You know what I wish? I wish you had the head turning mod. Armour. If anyone's ever played Armour. There's a couple other games that do it as well. Escape from Tarkov does it. Where you can continue walking forward and turn your head. So that, you know, your head looking acts independent of your body direction if you hold down that key. I don't know if there is a mod that does that for Fallout, but I've never discovered it if there is. Okay, let's try and keep an eye out here. For invisible shapes. Invisible distortions. Might check in on the trader while we're here. See how she's doing, make sure she's okay. See how her son is recovering. Hey guys.
Easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Yeah, I'll take a look at what you've got since I'm in the area. Marksman CS5. Wow, it's a lot. It's very expensive. Don't really need any of that. So she'll be a good one to keep an eye on. Don't need any of that now, but at least we know what she's got. Alright. Come on. Not right now. I don't know if you guys saw this before. Unfortunately, yeah. Carla's Brahmin has seen better days. Thankfully for us, it deposited a little bit of loot on the ground around it, so yeah? I think we'll have to take that.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Well, I guess, well, I know where Diamond City is. I'll take a look at what you've got to trade.
Oh, I have a little bit of everything.
So you do. Here we go. Now then, maybe, mind you, we can craft our own ones of these, and I think we're going to get into that later because we don't want to overpower ourselves. We don't want to become overpowered too quickly. This is another element. These things here are part of a save system. You know, the Resident Evil save system. So there's always that way to play it as well. Although, Jesus, you know, that's going to be pretty hardcore. So as Carla left her Brahmin behind, she has. Alright, well, I mean, I suppose you're going to have to. You're going to have to leave that corpse there. Maybe we try and walk along with Carla a little bit. Just take a moment to enjoy the scenery. I could do what I'm trying to do. Huh? What have you spotted? Nothing? So he's doing okay, Marcus. He's doing alright. He's still alive. At this point, he's basically consolidating, if that's the right word, his resources. You know, he wants to know where he's at. He's got a few bases set up around town. He's obviously decided to come back and check in on the survivors that he's met, to see who's alive. I think he wants to know how they're doing, you know, and how people are going before he maybe makes his mind up about his next steps. He wants to maybe head back to his original base where he feels safe. He's got these other locations dotted around the Commonwealth, and they're not as safe. They don't feel as safe to him. He knows his nearby sanctuary where he's got, if you could call them friends, associates. He knows there's people there who are not going to attack him anyway. He knows that much. And his other little locations, he's got Lexington. Feels very isolated and lonely. You know, there's nobody around. The whole place is deserted. There's just zombies. It's quite safe. Okay. It's quite safe, Lexington. But he's got his little abandoned shack cabin sort of thing, where it's all, he feels really safe there with his turrets all around him. Yeah, there's literally nothing here. Alright, well that's good to know. And he's got the, he's got the community just up the road here. So I think at this point he's maybe wanting to come back, take a little bit of time out, have a chat to a few people, maybe share a few stories as to how he's gotten on so far, what's happening out there in the Commonwealth. So we can see Preston is still alive. Hey Preston.
Stay sharp.
Good to see you. How's it going? So funnily enough, I actually can't talk to him. Do we have a quest? Oh, yes, we do. Interesting. So that's not doable anymore. Fire support. We could consider doing that quest. We already took care of these guys, didn't we? Yeah, their happiness is through the roof. Oh wow, okay, yeah, so as you can see, the additional scrapping mods are at work here. Yeah, so we have to be careful here what we do. We can scrap basically everything. Yeah, okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. So who else is alive? We've got Sturges here.
I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston.
I'll catch up with you a bit.
Freedom's always worth fighting for.
Catch up with Preston a little bit later. We'll just have a look on here. How many people are left? 5. Is that how many there are? I think it is. So they're all still alive. They've managed to survive so far. One thing we have to bear in mind, sort of us as the player, is the longer we spend in a place like this, the more chance there are of raids and zombies wandering in, and us waking up in the middle of the night being attacked, which potentially leads to character death, NPC death. So we do have to bear that in mind, that we are a great source of danger in their lives. That's potentially something we could bring into this storyline as well. You know, death and danger just seems to follow us around. No matter where we go, no matter what we do. Oh really? Did I really just leave? Whoa. Okay. Interesting. So the game's done something here. All I can really think of is the mod that puts this player home in may have been removed for the update. When I did the update, maybe it was taken out of the pack. So I guess here we have to say he gets home to his base. Still got all the gear. He gets home to his base and finds it completely destroyed, ransacked by raiders. I don't suppose those people in Sanctuary would have had anything to do with it. I doubt it. They seem like good people. But how do we know, really? How could we know? All we can do is ask them, I suppose. So yeah, that mod must have got removed somehow, which is odd. But anyway. Alright, we've probably got a little bit of stuff we need to do here then. Yeah, I'm just going to take a second to think about what I want to do with this new development. So, situation being what it is now reveals to Marcus that to be out here alone in the Wasteland, in the Commonwealth, to put all this effort into building your own settlement in private and thinking that it's going to be permanent or that it's going to be safe while you're away was probably a moment of what's the word, immaturity, ignorance you could say, and you know, a lack of experience, let's say. So he's decided that he wants to move to Sanctuary. He wants to try to have a go at connecting with other people. Now I can tell you straight away. Well, first of all, what we're about to do here, we're only doing for roleplay purposes, and so I don't have to go back and forth 7 times and waste time. I'm about to offload all of our additional stuff into, and I'm just going to put everything in to save time. We're about to offload all of our stuff into the bag, and we're going to relocate our friend Marcus here to Sanctuary, and he can take the power armor. I don't think it has a fusion core in it. They don't blow up, do they? No. They don't blow up, do they? So, we're going to dissolve the settlement. You should scrap or store any built objects. They'll remain here. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. I didn't know they stayed in the world. Certain built objects will stop functioning after the settlement is dissolved. All companions will return to their default locations. Connected supply lines removed. Resources left on the workshop will be transferred. I didn't know I could do it that way. So that's interesting because that means confirm. Please don't crash. The game may have crashed. We'll give it a moment. Done. So it did crash. I had a feeling it could have been something to do with the fact that I was in power armor. I seem to remember it happening once upon a time ago. Issues with being in power armor doing that sort of thing. So anyway, we've got it sorted. So where were we? Okay, I got it sorted. Now, I may have just accidentally double recorded. I'm going to repeat what I just said. We got it sorted, and I think it had something to do with the fact that I was in power armor. It did crash, I had to redo it. Anyway, so we're good to go. So yeah, Marcus is sort of realizing that being alone has its limitations, and I think he wants to have a try at connecting with people and opening up to people. So he's wanting to open up to connections is what I was trying to say. Alright, now I'm just going to offload our gear here. Okay, so we've got our gear offloaded. Now, did I put all the junk in here? Let me just quickly check that. Yeah, so the junk's here. So we need to build a little area. Oh wow, did we scrap that foundation? When did that happen? I can't remember if that happened or not. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to build a little area. So this kind of now starts to tie in with sim settlements. We can now start to consider the initial thoughts around starting to eventually use that. You know, we can let the seeds of those thoughts begin to germinate, let's say, in our approach here to what we're doing. Now Marcus is a bit of a nomad, right? He likes the idea of, you know, he does not want to be confined to four walls. He wants to be almost camping in whatever sort of environment he lives in. I'm just trying to find something here that might be firehouse door. Is that just like a normal door, or is it a door that sends you into an area? Only costs 2 wood to build. Okay, so it's not a zoned door. Just in case, you never know. So let's get rid of that. Shacks, yeah, we're just looking at sort of shacks. Even a little shed, honestly. Like, I mean, it's probably a little bit too enclosed for what he likes. Although I'm trying to go with something that fits the theme here, that like it could have been here already. It's a little bit out of place. The warehouse. Tent shack. I don't even really know what I'm looking for. That's the problem right now. You know what? Just give me like... No, I'm not going to go full on camping. Give me a second while I look this up. So it turns out that in Marcus's exploration of Sanctuary, you know, he's made the decision that he wants to try, at least try to connect up with these people. Although, you know, he's definitely got a nomadic heart and enjoys being alone and being out of the way and, you know, not really knowing where people are. In his little bit of exploration around Sanctuary, he's discovered that this building here And this may seem a bit odd to some people in the way they play the game, or but this is just the kind of character. This is probably what I would do if I was in this situation. Marcus has wandered around here and found that this building has a little bit of an extension, like a shed, a kind of converted shed on the back. And he comes here and he thinks, you know, Marcus is a very simple man. He just needs a small space to himself where he can have a bit of privacy. He wants to leave all of the other large environments for other people to use, maybe people who have family, people who need more space. Marcus basically just wants his own little cave. So he's going to take this little shed here and turn it into his own private sanctuary. Now on the premise of that, let's just set up some very, very basic early game elements. We don't want that. We don't want that because, you know, we don't get the full night's sleep from that sleeping bag. So we need to put a bed in here. Something small. As we've seen, Marcus is actually quite a short guy. And we'll give him something to sit on. You know, something appropriate. Something out the front as well as inside.
There we go.
Something a bit more comfortable inside for sure. Maybe at the foot of his bed here. Maybe even over here looking so we can see a little bit out the doorway. And also, okay, I don't actually have the camping mod linked up to every other workshop. Otherwise I would have set out probably a little campfire. But honestly I think this will do for now. This is all we really need to get going. Maybe something storage related, although we kind of want to use... This is where I would love to be able to build some kind of storage device, although can I? Is that how this works? If I build storage here, is it going to be linked up to the whole settlement? Let's have a little look what they got. Something like a footlocker, steamer trunk. I hope this is going to be linked. That's massive. We don't want that. Something more like this. Makes sense to me. Where's the hinges? There. Oh wait, no, they're the hinges. Okay. So we'll get a little unit here. So it doesn't actually link up to the whole settlement, which is a shame. So how are we looking anyway? We're actually good here.
Yeah.
What a shame that doesn't link up to the entire settlement. Because I could easily then just drop off my gear here. What I might do is use this to drop off more specialist items and weapons that we don't want to be accessible to the whole community. Right. Alright, so we're definitely now going in a different direction to what I was thinking 1 episode ago, 2 episodes ago. Since Marcus is now considering this whole kind of community mindset, and don't get me wrong, we will be coming back to utilizing our conquest private settlements, continuing to explore around here. For now, Marcus is going to hang out, explore this idea of what community might mean. You never know. He may get to the point where somebody pisses him off and he wants to leave. He may just not even like being around people. Maybe they're going to get annoying. Maybe the place is going to get too busy for him. Maybe he'll even execute Marcy because of how annoying she is. But maybe not. We don't know. So, what I'm getting at is, because he's going to explore this community mindset, he's decided that the best thing to do for himself and his community at the moment would be to pursue the request that this guy Preston has given him, which is to head out towards Ten Pines Bluff. Although you and I know, and Marcus knows, it's nearly night time. So what we might do, just while we're waiting for that 8 o'clock time to tick over, we might have a little look at Marcus's environment here and think about improving it for him a little bit. Really, we're just waiting for the time to tick over so we can save, and then we're going to head out. So these look like they'd be sort of rough and ready, just thrown together, which is really what we're going for right now. I don't know if we're going to build a fully enclosed area. They don't seem to snap though, which is fine, but we'll have to make this work. This will actually probably be quite tricky given how many pieces we're going to have to build. Tell you what, I'll just do it like this for now. And then I can make it look... Oh wow, we actually don't even have that much wood. Huh. Well, that's odd. I'm just curious whether or not we use, when we did the settlement, did we add the scrap? Oh, bollocks. Give me a second. Apparently I didn't pause. I've screwed my pauses up so many times. I didn't unpause. I fixed the shed. I've kind of screwed up because I don't know where I'm at. We fixed up the little shack that I just deleted. If you saw that, our character Marcus is on his way to 10 Pines Bluff. I apologise, it happens sometimes. We've got our save at 8 PM and we are heading off to 10 Pines Bluff to begin our steps towards community and whatever that might mean for Marcus here. Wow, I didn't even see those guys there. Okay, we're leaving them. Yeah, I've hit the pause thing so many times in this episode. Oh dear. Wow, nighttime is truly brutal. Like you don't even get a moment. Let's hope we can make it to 10 Pines Bluff. Oh dear. Why have I got 800 rounds? Oh, did I take all? I shouldn't have 800 rounds for this gun. Somehow I've got 800 rounds. I've obviously picked them up from Sanctuary somehow. Anyway, I'll put them back when we get home. Wow, this episode's been a little bit... What's the word? A little bit not disconcerting, is it? I've just been sort of all over the place on so many aspects. Not pausing correctly and changing, you know, things not working. Settlements disappearing. Anyway, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? This place is probably full of raiders, right? That too bright. I don't know if we need them on just yet. Oh dear God. Okay, well I used my can't see a thing. Nighttime is treacherous. Really treacherous. Do we sleep? Are we still not ready for night? We're level 26. And we're still not ready to handle the night. Let's head up and around here. See how we get on. So we're on auto now, full auto. Since we've decided to use our stim packs less for healing, where's the one that improves? Take less radiation. Does this one give us... heals us more from food or... Okay, that's the max level version. Let's just get it. Can't see anyone up there. We are seeing this kind of fence structure here though. Sounds like somebody's target practice or something. Shooting practice. Now who is this? Hello. Well, he's not responding. Maybe he's friendly? Let's find out, eh? I would be very careful about drawing your gun like that, buddy. Scavenger count. Does that mean... Are you friendly? Can I approach? I'm not after your gear. Look, I put my weapon away. Can I approach? Oh. What is it? What'd you find? I'm just curious, that's all. Do you live around here or... Well... So Marcus, he's not evil, you know, he's not sadistic, he's not yet. He sees this guy pointing his gun at us, and he doesn't like that. The guy's put his gun away. You know, he's not the kind of person who's just going to take stuff. It's fair. This guy found it first. What he's saying is totally true. So maybe Marcus just leaves him alone. You know, he's not shooting at us. He's doing a little bit of target practice out here with this guy, it looks like. So we just leave him to it. Leave him to his own business. You know, everyone's got to survive. Scavengers included. Including us. We're taking so much stuff that doesn't belong to us, so we know how it is. Marcus knows how it is. It'd be so cool if you could, like, there was an option to make friends with people like that, though. Okay, where are we headed anyway? What have we got here? Now Marcus has had encounters with these eggs before. He knows what they're about and he wants nothing to do with it. Marcus is not a raider. He's not prepared to kill innocent people. What on earth is going on here? Wow, okay. Can you see that? Oh my god. Oh dear god. Those bears just turned invisible. That is absolutely horrifying. Marcus is, I think, lost for words, utterly shocked and horrified that those exist. It's like he's literally just seen creatures out of his worst nightmare actually real, actually appear in the real world. He doesn't know what to think. Oh wow, this is a cool little place. Suppose we should check around and make sure, see if there's anyone lives here first. We can't see anyone nearby. Now, if I hadn't just seen those bears... Oh shit, sorry. Didn't realise this was your place. Hey look, I'll give you your gear back. Too late? You say so. But I'll be eating your dog. Thanks. Very lucky we had a crit then. Is she dead or not? She's dead. Well, I tried to apologise. I did look around. And didn't see you, so... Yeah, well. Casualties of war, let's call it. What I was going to say is, if those bears weren't around, I probably would have been prepared to sleep here for a little bit. Jesus. Alright guys, let's crack on. Now we've made a little bit of progress here. So we want to be very careful. We don't want to die. What we might even do is ask the our friends at Ten Pines Bluff if we can spend the night and save in the morning. Obviously they're going to ask us to go and do a mission. Is it the satellite array mission they ask us to do? So a nice little bit of a detour from our... Is it a detour or have our objectives just changed? You know, our character has matured a bit. He was wanting to go out into the city, explore the city, but he's seen the state, the horrific state. How overrun it is still with zombies. And how, you know, the raiders and people in that environment... He didn't actually get to the city. The people in that environment are so toxic and... kill on sight oriented that, you know, maybe he does need support, maybe he does need to retreat. Oh shit. Maybe he does need to retreat back to more of a safe zone, so to speak. Where is this place? Okay, we've got spitters there. Wow, we're in trouble, guys. Oh dear. Okay, we've got to be close now. Let's hope these guys are still alive. Okay, we've got a bit of loading in going on here. I'm not sure if this settlement is governed by conquest. From what I know... Oh, it is too. Oh, dear God. Well, it looks like we've been led on a wild goose chase. Either Preston has set us up and he sent us out here to die because he doesn't like us. He sees us as an invader of his territory, maybe. Is this what I think it is? Is it owned by gunners? Did I just see the gunner flag? Now, Marcus has encountered the gunners already. He knows they're hostile. And Preston has just sent us here. So my first thoughts are it's either a trap. He sent us here to die. Or he doesn't know. He doesn't know that his friends at Ten Pines Bluff have either turned to the gunners for help. They've become gunners, if that's possible. They've joined the gunners. Or the gunners have killed them, taken over their camp. But one thing I can tell you, is there anyone here though? Is it an empty camp? I'm not detecting any... Did I just hear some footsteps? I can hear something. Ten Pines Bluff. Is it abandoned? No, it's definitely not abandoned. And that's a robot. Is it a murder robot? All I know is that that is a horrifically scary sound. It's jarring. Oh my god. To Yao Guai. We've seen the invisibility bears at work. This is just ridiculous right now. Now, what I'm thinking here is, it's very risky for us to try to head home right now. The smartest thing we could probably do is try to find some private location out of the way and build a little camp. Although I don't actually know if we have that many supplies in our conquest bag. We probably just left all our junk at Sanctuary. What's this here? Well, it looks like we've just found exactly what we needed. Am I hearing dogs? No, I'm hearing sloppy wet footsteps. Jesus, this is so immersive. And it's so astoundingly what I wanted. Is that the right way to say that? It's exactly what I wanted to experience. You know, you've got NPC camps, enemy camps, you've got crazy wild creatures, you've got zombies. Man, it's just awesome. I'm just desperate for our character not to die now because he basically loses the knowledge. You know, he loses the knowledge of what's going on here. And the bears, the invisibility bears. Could we build... Is it even safe? It's not safe to camp here, no way, not with those zombies nearby. Suppose we could try and take them out. I need to get these, why am I not wearing that? I need to get these favorited, hotkeyed. What's over here then? Junkyard dump site. What am I hearing? This is so risky right now. I'm trying not to use VATS to detect anyone either. Oh wow, they're all dead. That's great. That's great news. But we could do with a little bit of just like basic building materials, so we could build a little campsite. Let's just see what we can make. Wait, shit, didn't mean to do that. Let's see what we can make here. Can't make anything. We've got no wood. Oh, I can build a bed though. I mean, it's a proper guys. Don't do that, man. He's dead. Cerberus. Where did that come from? Okay, it's insane to camp in a place like this with all these bodies around. You know, it's going to attract enemies, hungry beasts. But at least we know we can build a little bed, a little sleeping bag somewhere nearby. Oh dear God, they're all spitters. Or at least a good portion of them are spitters. Okay, where's home? Wow. Okay, right now all I'm thinking of is find a logical, reasonable place to bed down for the night to get our save. Because this is very, very risky. Oh my god. Their detection seems to be a lot lower at night. Which is good. See, this guy here tried to sleep outdoors at night time. In a spot in an insane location. I don't know or want to know what spotted us. There's no cave out here somewhere. What have we got here? Please be friendly. Hello? Can I ask for some assistance? Are you friendly? I'm armed, well armed. Don't even think about it. Are you friendly? Okay, I'm gonna walk towards you. If you draw your gun again, I'm gonna have to shoot. I warned you, man. I don't know why you wouldn't listen. Right, this place is now ours. It's exactly what we needed. The Commonwealth gods have shined their grace upon us. Now, we need to do a little bit of... we're actually not going to be able to build anything. That's the problem with not having our junk on us. It's realistic, but it's a pain in the arse. Like, right now we could put down... No, we can't. Can't build any. Why can't I build them when I don't have... Oh dear God. We're about to die. Didn't I just put down a turret? That's way too many spitches to be dealing with. I feel like I need to pick my bag up though. Yeah, we might be able to do this, guys. And see clearly, which is good. I just took out our turret. This is the exact right gun for this moment. Oh, man. I wanted to swear in 7 different words. Crap. So we've lost the knowledge, alright? Our character now no longer knows what's happening at 10 Pines Bluff. He doesn't know about invisible bears. We've lost the knowledge. It's so painful, isn't it? It's so painful. But it's cool. I've never really played with this kind of very, very strict knowledge-based development, roleplay, character progression. You know, I've played with the save-based, obviously, but to be losing knowledge and insight is like, that hurts. It hurts me a lot. Anyway, this has been fun. This has been a really fun episode. I'm liking how this progression and development is taking place. Don't get me wrong, I won't do this a lot with a lot of games. Here, Marcus Aurelius is a bit of a special character to us, and he will become a special character on the channel when it comes to the roleplay and, you know, yeah, the roleplay sort of development side of things. But in a lot of other packs and things, I won't go to this extent. I don't think, anyway, depending on how you guys, I guess, if you guys like it or not, and if I can be bothered to maintain it, and if I can manage to maintain it. So, my little monkey there, half naked, running around in the background. Right, yes. So, yeah, that's good. I don't know if I want to do another one of these tonight. It is getting a little bit late, and I'm feeling it. So, we'll see how we go. Otherwise, Zombieland Conquest will be back sometime in the next couple of days with Ground Zero and all the other good stuff. So, thank you for joining me for this interesting, fun episode of Zombieland. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Goodbye for now.